You're watching high school basketball on WTCO TV. Tonight, the Eleva-Strum Cardinals take on the visiting Osseo-Fairchild Thunder. This game is brought to you by Valley Bible, a source for biblical theology, and Tri-County Communications Cooperative, your local cable, internet, and telephone provider.
WTCO TV is looking for sponsors for our programming. If you are interested, please visit sponsor.wtco.tv for more information.
And now, the voice for tonight's game, James Weingard.
A freshman at Eleva-Strum High School singing our national anthem tonight. And we get ready for high school girls basketball, non-conference play tonight from Eleva-Strum High School as the Lady Cardinals of Eleva-Strum host the Osseo-Fairchild Thunder. Great to have you with us. I'm James Weingard with you on WTCO TV. And online, we are live tonight from Eleva-Strum High School, and the starting lineups will be introduced on the floor right now. The Lady Cardinals come into this matchup 3-2 in the Dairyland Large Conference. That is good for third place, and they are 4-6 overall. Trailing Cochran Fountain City 4-1 and 8-4, and Blair Taylor 5-0 and 8-1. Melrose Mindoro is in fourth at 2-3. They're 4-8 overall. Whitehall 1-4, 5-4 overall, and Augusta is 0-5 and 3-6 overall. So Fraz, McCune, Eisberner, Steinke, and Dahl are the starters tonight for the Thunder. And now here are the starters for the Eleva-Strum Cardinals. And again for the Lady Cardinals, it'll be Annika Skaug, Madison Schultz, Jaden Bouch, Grace Clark, and Paige Hanner. Osseo-Fairchild is out of the Clover Belt West Conference. They are ranked number 5 in the state in Division 4. They're 4-0 overall in the conference, 10-0 overall. Cadott 3-1, tied with McDonald Central. Bloomer 2-1, Regis 1-2, Fall Creek 1-3, Stanley Boyd 0-2, and Thorpe 0-4. And we are ready to go for girls basketball tonight here from Eleva-Strum High School. Opening tip won by the Thunder, and off we go. Fraz down to the corner, baseline drive, down underneath the hoop, throw it out to the corner. A drive into the lane, shot up no good. Rebound comes down to the Lady Cardinals, and back they come with Grace Clark. Clark with it. Cardinals, Lady Cardinals in white and red. Thunder in black. Shot up, that's no good. Offensive rebound. Bounce pass back into the lane. They need to get it out of there. They do. They track it down in the corner, but a throwaway right back to Fraz. Fraz with a pass ahead to the wing for Eisberner. To the lane this side. Layup no good. Rebound taken by Hanner for the Lady Cardinals. And back comes Grace Clark again across the timeline. To this side, and that will go to Bouch. Skaug. Clark with it now. Back out to the corner. To the lane, off-balance shot, ran into the bunch of trees in there, and back come the Thunder. And a little crossover up and good, no good. Rebound, offensive rebound, got it back. Long two is good for Fraz, and she has the first points of the game tonight, 2-0 Osseo-Fairchild. Little over a minute gone here in the first half. Clark for the Lady Cardinals dragged her foot and a turnover. Fraz on the season, 8 points per game, has the only 2 of the contest thus far tonight. 16.5 minutes to play opening half, 2-0 Osseo-Fairchild, the number 5 team in Division 4. McCune high off the glass, tipped out of bounds. It'll stay on this end with Osseo-Fairchild and the Thunder. Baseline to the right. Eisberner to inbound, comes into the block. Out to the wing now for Dahl. Fraz with it, the only 2 points of the evening thus far. Down to the block, back to the outside. Fraz for 3. Short. Rebound comes down to Bouch. Bouch for Eleva-Strum. Zip pass in. That was partially deflected. Now the Lady Thunder want to run into the lane. Check that. That was McCune. Her shot was no good. Rebound comes down to Bouch for Eleva-Strum. And now Madison Schultz has it. Long pass over and bobbled at the knees over on the far side. Here's a baseline drive that hits the side of the rim and goes nowhere. Quick outlet pass for the Thunder back to the other end. Bobbled it as she crossed through the lane. Over to this near side now. Eisberner has it on the wing. 15:23 to play in the first half. Fraz down to the block. Foul called, and McCune will head to the free throw line for the first free throws of the contest. Foul on number 40, Paige Hanner. That's her first. Team foul number 1. Brooke McCune on the free throw line to shoot 2 for the Thunder, and the first one's good. McCune, 14.1 points per game on the season thus far. And she is in the books for the first time tonight, the senior. Second free throw is good as well, and that gives Osseo-Fairchild a 4-0 lead as we come up on 2 minutes gone by here in the first half. 3 minutes gone by in the first half. 18-minute halves. Madison Schultz, and the pass intercepted. Back the other way. Up. No good on the layup. Overlaid it. Rebound comes down to Grace Clark. Clark out to the corner. Baseline drive through a trap down there, and a turnover again, McCune, and a foul called underneath. Foul on 20, Annika Skaug. That's her first, second team foul. Desiree Eisberner will run the floor for the Thunder as she crosses the timeline from left to right over to the far side wing. That's Fraz. Jump pass in, taken away, but taken right back by Steinke. Fraz with it. Now in the lane. Tipped away. Ball was loose for a moment. Picked back up here by Eisberner. They work this right side down to the block. Tipped away. Tracked down in the corner. And a nice save by Eleva-Strum, but she stepped out of bounds. Oh, boy. Good athletic play down there. Good athletic play by the Lady Cardinals. Inbounds pass coming from the Thunder. Franz out to the top. And Franz has it again. Top of the arc. Over to the other side. Wind up 3 for Dahl. Knocks it down. 7-0. Lady Cardinals with the ball now on the far sideline. Clark has it. Nice inlet pass. Jumper off the glass. No good. Rebound loose and collected by the Thunder. Franz outlet to the far side wing. Dahl, who just hit the 3, throws it inside. Nice cut down the lane, finding Steinke. She's fouled from behind, and she'll head to the line for 2 free throws. Foul against 20, Annika Skog, and that's her second, third team foul. Steinke on the free throw line for 2. First one good. Cassidy Coxline and Maddie Bertrang in for Eleva-Strum. 8-0 now. And the second free throw is good as well. 9-0. Timeout taken by the Thunder. 9-0 our score. 13:38 to play here in the first half. Eleva-Strum coming in, averaging 45.3 points per game, 52.9 they give up defensively. Not a terrible shooting field goal percentage, 33.8. They shoot 23.5 from behind the three-point line, and they are a 57% free throw shooting team. For the Thunder, out of the Clover Belt West Conference, they score 58.6 points per game, and they give up 46.3. Of course, at 10-0, you would then imagine that Osseo-Fairchild comes into this game having won their last 5, beating Altoona 62-46, beating Elk Mound 60-59, they beat Thorpe 70-29, McDonald Central 45-38, and Ellsworth 50-44. Meanwhile, the Eleva-Strum Lady Cardinals are 4-1 in their last 5 games. Losing to Mondovi 55-33. They beat Alma Pepin 60-43, beat Augusta 44-31, beat Whitehall 49-31, and beat Melrose Mindoro 58-53. And coming out of the timeout, it is a full court press applied by the Thunder, and the Lady Cardinals able to break it, and then they very nearly throw it away, and I think we're going to get a foul. We've got a foul and an out of bounds, so it looks like the foul is going to count first, and that is going to go against Brooke McCune of Osseo-Fairchild, who picks up her first, and the first foul for the Thunder. Inbounds pass goes to Coxline, who bobbled it, picked up by the Thunder, and back they come. 9-0 our score. Osseo-Fairchild with the lead at the block. Nice pass down the lane. Oh, boy, got away with a huge foul there, but no call. Had her arm wrapped around the arm, bicep, shoulder, and through a triple team. Foul called on this end. And the foul is against number 5, Desiree Eisberner. That's her first, and the second team foul against the Thunder. Jaden Bouch on the free throw line, shooting 2 free throws. Team's leading scorer at 17.5 points per game. 65.5% free throw shooter on the season. And makes 1 out of 2, and that gets Eleva-Strum in the books tonight. It's now 9-1 as we come up on 13 minutes left here in the first half. Down to the block. Outside on this side now, Eisberner. And she will get it back. Down to the post. Eisberner again above the arc. Try the block again. This time they'll go to the other side. Free throw line jumper is no good. Rebound tipped, and the Lady Cardinals come away with it. Jaden Bouch will run the floor for the Lady Cardinals across the timeline. Zip pass down low, and they weren't expecting it, was Bertrand, as it bounces off of her arms and out of bounds. Osseo Thunder with the ball at the block, just inside the arc. The right-hander with the shot, and that is no good. Ray Prudlick with the shot. From the block, that's no good. Rebound tip, a save, and a nice job again by Eleva-Strum, saving the ball as it trickles out of bounds. Little pressure being applied now into the front court. This will go to Bouch. Grace Clark with it. Clark, bounce pass to the free throw line. Outside, three on its way, too strong. Rebound is going to be tipped and tracked down by the Thunder. A jump stop, Eisberner down the lane. They'll wrap it around the perimeter now. Franz to Dahl. Back to the inside. Little jumper is good by Franz. She has 4, and it's 11-1. Cassidy Coxling picked her dribble up in the backcourt, gets it into the front court now with Clark. Clark to the wing. And now to Hanner. Baseline drive through a triple team. Way too strong. Rebound on the weak side is going to be held. A jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Eleva-Strum. Multiple subs coming in on both sides. .11:02 to go in the first half. Osseo-Fairchild in front by 10. They need to get it in. They do. And the shot comes way up high. It hit the top of the backboard and just dropped through like a raindrop. And it's 11-3. Skaug with it. I beg your pardon, that was not Skaug. Jumper on the other side, no good. Another shot, no good. And a foul called. Madison Schultz had that basket on the Eleva-Strum end. And the foul went against Katie Skaug. That's her first, third team foul. Meanwhile, the Lady Cardinals throw the ball away again, and Osseo-Fairchild has it. Pass into the block, knocked away from behind. Thunder recover between the circles. And now Eisberner on this near side wing. Free throw line to the other side. A 3 on its way. Back iron, no good. Rebound will be tracked down by the Lady Cardinals. It's a 1-on-2. Back the other way. Off the left side. It's no good, but a foul called against Osseo-Fairchild. Foul against 34, Taylor Gunderson. Her first, fourth team foul against the Thunder. Paige Hanner on the free throw line for 2. First one short. Hanner, 10.9 points per game on the year. 42.9% free throw shooter. Second free throw, big high arcing shot, but that one falls through as well, and it's now 11-4. 10 minutes left in the first half. Franz, near side, now down to the block. Turnaround jumper is good for Brooke McCune. She has 4, and that stops a 4-point run by Eleva-Strum. It's now 13-4. Skaug with it to the wing. They'll zip it across to the other side for Hanner. Hanner through a double team, tried to force the pass. She did, and right into the hands of Brooke McCune. The problem, she's on the wrong on the other team. Out to the wing, that's going to be a 2, and it's good for Gunderson. A long 2, and it's now 15-4. Grace Clark with it for Eleva-Strum. Out to the corner. 3 air ball. Weak side rebound. Hanner had it. Long pass ahead. 2-0. Back to the other end. Foul called. Basket counts. Gunderson to the free throw line to try and convert a 3-point play. Foul on 20, Annika Skaug. That's her third all of a sudden. 4th team foul. Maddie Bertrang and Jaden Bouch return to the Lady Cardinal lineup. As Taylor Gunderson is at the free throw line to try the 3-point play, and she makes it, and she has 5. And after Eleva-Strum went on a 4-point run, now it's a 7-0 run for Osseo-Fairchild, and there's a 3, way too strong. Rebound tracked down by Katie Skaug. Nice pass inside, back to the outside. Fraz for 3, that's way short. Rebound, tip, and finally comes down to Jaden Bouch. Almost threw it away. Bouch got it back. Now Clark with it. 8:22 to go in the first half. 14-point lead for Osseo-Fairchild. Bouch through a double team and throws it into the corner. And a nice job by our camera guy, Drew, down there in the corner to make the play. Camera guy or camera person? Camera person, I guess. On the wing, now to the block. Back to the outside. Fries with it. Down the lane. Oh, a little crossover. Puts it up and in. 6 for her. 20-14. 7:52 to go, first half. Back come the Lady Cardinals. Clark with it. Free throw line down the right, left side. Up. Oh, overlaid it. Rebound loose and picked up by McCune. Long pass to the other end. Fraz was back there. Puts it up and in from the right side. And McCune scores. She's got 6, and it's 22-4. And the Lady Cardinals have seen enough. 22-4 score. 7:32 to play in the first half. And this is high school girls basketball between non-conference play between Osseo-Fairchild and Eleva-Strum on WTCO. James Weingard with you tonight from Eleva-Strum High School. Nice to be with you. J.B. Grandgard is the head coach for the Lady Cardinals. Tara Simpson is the coach for the Thunder. Coming up next up for Eleva-Strum on the 11th of January, they will be playing host to Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran. On the 14th, they'll be at Gilmanton, and on the 20th, they host Alma Center Lincoln. And then for Osseo-Fairchild, they'll be hosting Stanley Boyd on Thursday, which is the 6th. And then they'll be at Bloomer on January 11th, and then at Fall Creek on the 14th of January. Coming out of the timeout, it's Eleva-Strum's basketball. 7.5 minutes to play here in the first half. And Osseo-Fairchild is currently on an 11-0 run. It was 11-4 a short time ago. Now the Thunder lead 22-4. Skaug, bounce pass into the block. And they threw it at her feet. But we've got a foul called before the shot. Foul called against Maddie Lunstra. That's her first and the 5th team foul. 5 against Osseo-Fairchild, 4 against the Lady Cardinals, and another turnover. Fraz out to the corner, far side. 3 is good. Taylor Gunderson for 3. 8 for her tonight, and it's now 25-4. And that continues a double-digit string of points here now for the Thunder. They're on a 14-0 run over the last 3 minutes or so, 4 minutes. Clark has it above the arc, free throw line, down the lane, little right-hand layup is good, and that stops the bleeding as Bouch scores. She's got 3, and it's 25-6. Skaug, Gunderson. Skaug has it again. Steinke will head into the corner. Skaug, a line drive shot. That's no good. Rebound comes to Schultz for Eleva-Strum. 5:48 left in the first half. 25-6. Osseo-Fairchild with the comfortable lead. They turn the corner, and that's going to be a traveling call against Eleva-Strum. Paige Hanna returns to the Cardinal lineup. Elise Dahl back in for Osseo-Fairchild. Clock runs as we come up on 5.5 to play in the first half. Dahl with it out near half court. Stops at the wing, gets it back. We'll try this side. See nothing there. Down inside the lane, that's no good, and that's going to be knocked out. Last touched by the Thunder, and it'll belong to Eleva-Strum on the baseline. Cardinal ball, Clark. Bertrand. And little floating jumper bouncing around, no good. Rebound tipped twice. And finally the Thunder come up with it. Nice pass into the lane, and the layup no good. Offensive rebound, they'll try again. Well, they'll try again. They finally get it back in the lane. That's partially blocked from behind, and it goes, thought it was partially blocked from behind, but it was just a short shot as Eisberner comes back in for the Thunder. Under 5 to play here, first half. 25-6 our score. Clark. Now Bouch gets it back, and she rolls it in. Bouch has 5 tonight, 5 of the 8 Eleva-Strum points, and it's 25-8. On the sideline is Dahl as she heads out toward the half-court line. Eisberner, she gets it back on the wing, inside pass, turnaround jumper is no good. Offensive rebound put back, that's no good. Another chance, and this one does go for Steinke. She'll go to the line to try and convert a 3-point play. Foul against 30, and that's Bouch, her first, team foul number 5. And Steinke to the free throw line for 1. She has 4 points tonight. Osseo-Fairchild is 2 for 5 of 5 from the free throw line. And now 6 of 6. 28-8. 4:06 to go, opening half. Clark met at the half-court line. Now they skip it ahead into the front court. Bertrand to the other side. Baseline drive, skip pass back to this side. Now they'll dump it in the corner. Long 2 is no good. Rebound will be tracked down by the Thunder. And here they come on a run. A full all-out run to the baseline. Stop there. Skip pass air-mailed about 3 rows up into the bleachers on this side. A rare turnover by Osseo-Fairchild. 3.5 to go, first half. Hanner lost the handle on it. Eleva-Strum gets it back, though, and we've got a double dribble called. (28-8). Osseo-Fairchild in front by 20. Lob pass over here to Eisberner, and we've got I think it was a 3-second call, but one way or the other, a turnover by Osseo-Fairchild. Grace Clark has the ball in the front court and had her pocket picked out of bounds, last touched off of her hands. Nice job defensively there by Eisberner to sneak up and tip the ball away. Three minutes left in the first half. Osseo-Fairchild with the ball and a 20-point lead. Bounce pass to this side. Eisberner, she gets it back. They'll go to the far side of the floor. Now back to this side. Eisberner all by herself for three. That's way short. Offensive rebound, though. Put back is good. And that was Elise Dahl. She's got 5, and it's 30-8. Ball tipped out of bounds. Quick hands by the Thunder defense. Haley Abram in for Osseo-Fairchild. Avery Segerstrom in for the first time for Eleva-Strum. They'll throw it in to Segerstrom. Near side three. Good! Paige Hanner for 3. And that gets Eleva-Strum into double digits. It's now 30-11. Far side free throw line. Now back to this side. Eisberner. They'll touch it into the block. Back to the outside. 3 on its way for Dahl. No good. And Eleva-Strum pulls down the board. 2 minutes left in the first half. Grace Clark with it. Clark had it knocked out of her hands. Got it back. Throws it down toward the corner. Skip pass over here to this side. Never set her feet. That was going to be an awkward shot. And a nice job by Jaden Bouch trying to save it from going out of bounds, but she stepped out of bounds before she touched the ball. And so it belongs to Osseo-Fairchild with 1:44 to play. And the Thunder leading 30-11. Dahl with it. Eisberner and Dahl. Free throw line. Down the lane. Blocked. And then we've got a foul called on top of that. 30, Elise Dahl with the foul. That's her first, 6th team foul. And now the Lady Cardinals will run the floor against a little pressure in the backcourt as they play keep away now to the front court. 1:15 left in the half. Here's a wind-up 3, and that's good. Maddie Bertrand for 3. 30-14 now. On the corner, Abram. Bounce pass back out to the top. Eisberner puts a shot up, hits the front iron. That's no good. Bouch has it. And Clark, less than a minute to go in the opening half. Down the lane, jumper, foul called. Bouch will head to the free throw line for 2. Looks like maybe we had 2 people with a foul. The referees converge, have a discussion, and Dahl is the guilty party. Jaden Bouch on the line. She's now 2 of 3 tonight. She has 6 points. 30-15 our score. And the second one is good too. 30-16. 40 seconds left in the half. Osseo-Fairchild comes up into the front court. Almost a takeaway. On the wing, that is Abram. Now they'll bring it this way. Eisberner down to the corner for Dahl. Eisberner. Abram. 24 and a takeaway by Eleva-Strum. Clark stops, and we've got a jump ball called. Possession arrow will belong to the Thunder with 18.6 left. Inbound goes to Eisberner. 15, 14, 13 seconds to play in the half. On the wing, Dahl with it. Down to 9, 8, and 7. Inside pass. Jumper is blocked, but a foul called with 4 seconds to go. .22 is Maddie Bertrang. That's her first. And Eisberner on the free throw line for 2. And that is the first Osseo-Fairchild free throw miss tonight. Madison Schultz and Annika Skaug back in for Eleva-Strum for the last 4 seconds, presumably, of this first half. Second one rattles through. 4 seconds left. 31-16. Long inbounds pass comes up here near half court, and they throw it off of her. And the referees are going to talk things over, and it's going to belong to Osseo-Fairchild. 2.3 seconds to go. (21, 22, and 24). Coxline, Bertrang, and Segerstrom back into the Eleva-Strum lineup. 2.5 seconds left. Eisberner to inbound. Comes in to Dahl. She gets knocked down. The shot would have counted. However, she stepped out of bounds as she let the ball go. So we have reached the end of the first half with our score. Osseo-Fairchild 31 and Eleva-Strum 16. This is high school girls basketball on WTCO TV.
You're watching high school basketball on WTCO TV.
TCC is proud to underwrite and support WTCO programming. TCC is a local technology company providing cable TV, internet, and telephone services, along with phone systems, computer repair, and networking. We appreciate WTCO's dedication to the local programming and proudly carry WTCO on our cable system. Find more information about TCC at tccpro.net.
Valley Bible Church is a source for biblical theology and the good word in Trempealeau County. Join Pastor Roger Gallstad as he provides in-depth study into everyday scripture. Tune in to WTCO every Wednesday at 12:30 p.m., Friday at 7 p.m., and Saturday at 8 a.m. for further understanding of the Word of God. Valley Bible Church, a proud sponsor of WTCO Channel 18. We here at WTCO know how much you look forward to your favorite polka bands weeknights at 6 o'clock. Well, it's about to get even better. Get ready to jump into your polka time machines. We've dusted off our old VHS tapes to bring you Throwback Thursday. Every Thursday at 6 p.m., tune in for 1 whole hour of the best polka yesteryear has to offer. So put on those dancing shoes, strap on that lederhosen, and get ready for Throwback Thursdays at 6 p.m. on WTCO.
Do you miss the good old days of drive-in black and white movies? We can help! Saturday nights on WTCO, we have vintage drive-in theater from 7 p.m. to midnight. We've amassed a huge collection of vintage movies to take you back to the simpler times of yesteryear. We hope to see you there Saturday nights from 7 p.m. to midnight on WTCO Channel 18 and 618.
Hi, for watching. This is your local community TV channel. Are you here watching a high school football game?
Maybe your son or daughter is on stage performing in a school concert.
Did you know community media centers cover all of these kinds of local events for you?
So if you happen to miss something, call us.
Email us.
Check online to see if we were there.
Or if you have a great idea for a show, let us know.
What would you like to see on community TV?
We can bring it to you.
Or you can bring it to us. Many community media centers accept programs from their viewers.
And many will even train you how to produce your own shows.
Many welcome volunteers.
So if you're looking for complete coverage of debates and elections, together, we got it covered.
That band that you really liked from the Park Festival last week, whose name you just can't remember, together, we got it covered.
We are your community media center.
And together, we get the local beat covered.
Strong media centers.
Help build strong communities.
WTCO TV has an online viewing portal, as well as Facebook and Twitter. There are two ways to get to our online viewing portal. The first is to go to co.trempealeau.wi.us and click on the live stream icon in the right corner of the county website. The other way is to go under Departments and click on WTCO Media Center. On the bottom of our homepage, we have a button for information for watching on TCC cable, a button for watching live online, a button for watching video on demand online, and information for adding our Roku channel. To get to our Facebook and Twitter accounts, either click on the Facebook icon or the Twitter icon on the county website and look for WTCO's Facebook or Twitter links. You can also find us on Facebook at facebook.com/WTCO18official and on Twitter by finding @WTCO TV. WTCO also has a YouTube channel. Simply go to YouTube and search for WTCO Trempealeau County to see what we have available and to subscribe for updates when we add content.
Did you know dragging chains can spark a wildfire?
Only you can prevent wildfires.
What are you doing in there?
What's that?
I wouldn't do that. What are you doing? What are you looking for?
The black truck? Hey, Christina from accounting.
Yeah, hi.
Hey, I used to date a girl named Christina.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and then she dumped me for my best friend. You want to see some photos of them that I took?
I don't.
I thought we talked about this, buddy.
Buzzed and overshared again?
Yeah.
Yeah. I'm gonna call a car.
That's a smart idea.
So yeah, I know, that's why I did it.
Hey, you're gonna get back to the top of the mountain.
Does that mean I'm gonna get back with Christina?
No.
Oh.
No.
It takes less than 1 minute to find out if you may have prediabetes. You can do it here. But you probably won't. You're busy. Kids, work, show coming back in 48 seconds. So let's do this now. Hold up one finger if you're a man, women, 0. 3 more fingers if you're over 60, 2 over 50, 1 over 40. If you're not sure, keep in mind you're sitting on a couch right now, so 1 more finger if you're not very active. 1 finger if yes, 0 if no. 1 yes, 0 no. Next, find the body type that looks most like you and hold up that many fingers while I look around awkwardly. And that's it. If you're holding up 5 fingers or more, you probably have prediabetes. Sorry to be so blunt, but hey, you're busy. Just go to the site.
With Julia's autism, loud sounds can be too much.
But she still loves to make music.
Yeah.
Play band.
Early screening for autism can make a lifetime of difference. Find out more at screenforautism.org.
We welcome you back to Eleva-Strum High School. James Weingard with you and our crew on WTCO TV tonight. It is Osseo-Fairchild leading over Eleva-Strum by a score of 31-16 here at the half. For Osseo-Fairchild in that first half, Taylor Gunderson had 8 points, and Lacey Fraz and Brooke McCune both had 6. The leading scorer for Eleva-Strum was Jaden Bouch. She had 7. 4 for Paige Hanner, 3 for Maddie Bertrang, and Madison Schultz had 2. Osseo-Fairchild 7 of 8 from the free throw line in the first half, and Eleva-Strum was 4 out of 6. And it is the Lady Cardinals with the ball to start the second half, and off we go. To this near side, it's Grace Clark. Hanner. Clark gets it back. Madison Schultz. And now Clark again. Clark to the block. Gets cut off by a couple of defenders. They do force it up and in. And now Jaden Bouch with a basket. She has 9, and it's 31-18. So after struggling through most of the first half, Eleva-Strum putting a little run together here to end the first half and now start the second half. Here's a 3 from the outside. That's no good. Rebound tipped and comes down to Grace Clark. And the Lady Cardinals with an opportunity here to maybe cut the lead down a little bit more. Clark. Bounce pass on the wing. Now to the baseline for Schultz. Into the block. Kicked out by herself. Clark winds up for 3, and she's got it. Grace Clark for 3, and it's 31-21. Down to the other end. At the block, right down the heart of the lane. Up off the glass and good for McCune. Stops a 5-0 run to start the second half for Eleva-Strum. It's now 33-21. And a takeaway. McCune, outlet pass, Dahl with it. Dahl is fouled. Down she goes hard to the floor. Madison Schultz will be charged with the foul. That'll be her first and the first team foul here in the second half. So Elise Dahl on the free throw line for 2. She had 5 points in the first half. 33-21. Osseo-Fairchild in front by 12, and now 13 as the first free throw is good. One thing I was going to mention is that Osseo-Fairchild, although being 10-0, they've had quite a number of very close games. Second free throw's no good. Inside position was Brooke McCune, and she got the offensive rebound off the missed free throw. On the putback, she gets hacked across the arm and a foul called. Madison Schultz picks up her second foul here in the last 20 seconds. And now McCune on the line for 2. She knocks down the first one. And the second one. That gets her into double digits tonight. She has 10, and it's now 36-21. Osseo-Fairchild with the lead. Trapped on the sideline is Hanner. Clark with it. Clark lost control as it trickles into her bench and out of bounds. Thunder ball. 36-21 our score. Osseo-Fairchild in front. Eisberner to the block. And that is McCune, who's taken over here in the last couple of minutes. Foul against 30, and that's Bouch, her second. Third team foul against Eleva-Strum here in the second half. McCune on the free throw line. She's 4 of 4 from the line tonight, now 5 of 5. Maddie Bertrang in, out goes Clark. 37-21. That's another free throw made for McCune, so she's now 6 for 6. And the lead back out to 17. Hanner all the way to the baseline, little wraparound pass, finds Skaug. Hanner's got it back, pull-up jumper, rolls around no good, and the rebound comes down to the Thunder. Long pass ahead, and that goes to Fraz. Cross to the other side, wind up 3, back iron no good. Rebound taken by Osseo-Fairchild. Fraz again, free throw line down the right side of the lane to the dreaded Olay defense. She can't convert, and a takeaway by Eleva-Strum. 15-11 to play in the second half. Dump pass at the free throw line and a shuffling of the feet results in a traveling call. Desiree Eisberner throws it into Ray Prudlick. Far side wing. Fraz has to go and recover the ball out near half court. Steinke with it, just inside the arc. Under 15 to play in the second half. A double team, ball's loose on the floor and taken away by Eleva-Strum. Skaug with it across the timeline from left to right. 14:34 to play. 38-21 near steal, and a couple of 4 players collide in the front court. Now an inlet pass is rejected. All by herself, Fraz down the left side of the lane. That's blocked, and the rebound is out of bounds. Last touched by Eleva-Strum. $14:18 to go. 38-21 our score. Inbounds pass is battered around, and it's bounced off of Eleva-Strum and stays down on this end again. Student sections in a battle of attire tonight. The Thunder students are in camouflage. The Eleva-Strum kids are in white, and here's a takeaway. Back comes Hanner. Nice pass across. Oh, good-looking pass. Missed it twice. Ball's loose, and they'll track it down. Skaug got in the corner. Hanner's got it back at the top of the arc. And now Bertrang. Schultz with it. Skaug. And an errant pass there, and a breakaway back to the other end, and that is up. That's no good. Rebound foul called, and the putback gets partially blocked, actually fully blocked, and goes sailing out of bounds. Foul against 23, Madison Schultz. That's 3 fouls all in this half for her. 4th team foul. Elise Dahl on the free throw line for 2. Free throw is good. Cassidy Coxline back in for the Lady Cardinals. Brooke McCune had a basket early on in this half, and that missed free throw goes out of bounds. It'll belong to Eleva-Strum. And since then, all of Osseo-Fairchild's points have come by way of free throw. They've gotten 2, 4, 6, 8 attempts at free throws, have made 6 of them. Annika Skaug lost the handle on it, put the ball on the floor. Eisberner to the block. Down the lane, and a nice-looking shot there for Dahl. 9 for her tonight, and it's now a 20-point lead, 41-21 for Osseo-Fairchild. Zip pass into the lane. Bouch forced up a shot. She got spun around and then face planted. Foul on 13, Skaug. Let's see, was it Skaug? It was indeed. That is Katie Skaug for Osseo-Fairchild with the foul. Her second. First team foul for the Thunder here in the second half. Coxline on the free throw line for, nope, I beg your pardon, that is Bouch on the line for 2. And she goes 1 of 2, and that gets Jaden Bouch into the double digits on scoring tonight. She now has 10, and we have a 30-second timeout on the floor. Want to say thanks to Valley Bible and also TCC for helping us bring you high school sports on WTCO TV. 41-22 our score, with Osseo-Fairchild in front of Eleva-Strum here in Eleva, or on what is it exactly, in between on Highway 10, in between Eleva and Strum. Yes. That's the longest direction I think we've ever given as far as where exactly we are. Bounce pass into the block, free throw line, jumper just outside the block is good for McCune. She has 8 in the half, 14 for the game, and it's 43-22. Paige Hanner. And now Bouch with it. Clark. Hanner winds up for 3. That's off the front iron. Good job tracking down the rebound by Bouch. Zip pass back out above the arc. They'll wind up, fire another 3. That's off the backboard, no good. Rebound loose, picked up by Eleva-Strum once again. Clark has it. And now Hanner. Back to Clark. Clark, baseline, cut off there. Goes back out to the top of the arc for Coxline. And now Hanner. Hanner, oh, a little crossover. That's no good. Got her own rebound. She may have gotten bumped on the rebound putback. Nice pass across. Jumper is no good. Rebound putback, and we've got a jump ball. Possession arrow stays with Osseo-Fairchild. Lacey Frost comes back in for the Thunder. 20, 23, and 24. Skaug, Schultz, and Segerstrom in for Eleva-Strum. 11:50 to play in the second half. Inbounds play, up, that's no good. Offensive rebound, try the other side, that's still no good. And Bouch pulls down the board for the Lady Cardinals. Grace Clark across the timeline. Clark uses a pick to get free for a moment. Finds Skaug over on the sideline. Back out to the top for Schultz. Tipped away from behind, and back comes the Thunder. Pushed ahead. Here's a long three. That's short. Rebound tipped. Ball's on the floor from her knees. A nice save there by Osseo-Fairchild. And now Fraz with it. McCune down the right side of the lane, trying to force her way into the lane to maybe get some space. Good job defensively there. Not reaching in or anything was Bouch. Foul called now. And let's see. Will they count the basket? They will. Foul against 23. That's Schultz. She's picked up 4 fouls here in the second half. McCune to the free throw line to try and convert the three-point play. And does. McCune is the leading scorer for Osseo-Fairchild with 14.1 points per game. And she is long past that point at this point. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11. She's got 17 tonight. 46-22 our score. Lob pass inside and a traveling call. .44 to go in the game. Thunder leading the Cardinals 46-22. Fraz. Top of the arc, had it slapped out of her hands, picks it back up. Gunderson with it now to the corner, bounce pass into the block, and a nice pass across, found her by herself over there. Steinke with the basket. She has 7 tonight, and it's 48-22. Osseo-Fairchild, the number 5 ranked team in Division 4. Perfect on the season, 10-0. That shot is short from Skaug for Eleva-Strum. Long pass back to the other end. A long 2 is no good. Offensive rebound in traffic, wrapped around. Inside pass, Fraz. Her jumper is partially deflected, but got some arm too. And Lacey will head to the free throw line for 2. Foul against Grace Clark, her first. 6 on the team here in the second half. Fraz knocks her first free throw down. That's her first attempt at a free throw tonight too, by the way. Madison Schultz into the Lady Cardinal lineup. And the second free throw is short, so she goes 1 for 2. She has 7 points on the evening, does Fraz. And the clock runs with 9.5 minutes to play in the ballgame. 49-22, Osseo-Fairchild in front. Baseline drive, whipped across to the other side, and the little jumper is no good. And Madison Schultz hangs her shoulders in dejection. Back to this side, to the block. That jumper's no good. Offensive rebound, put back good for Fraz. 9 for her, and it's 51-22. Bouch to this side. Bouch got it back. That is blocked by Steinke. And back come the Thunder. Fraz. They say, you're going to leave me alone? I'll take the 3, and I'll hit it. 12 for her on the evening. 54-22. 8:36 to play in the game. And there's a nice-looking little jumper from Paige Hanner, which stops a long, long run by Osseo-Fairchild. Jump it into the block. Steinke with it. Back to the outside. Haas for another 3. That's short. Offensive rebound put back is no good, but a foul called against Eleva-Strum. Foul against 30. That is Bowden. That's Bowden. Jaden Bouch. That's her third. And Dahl knocks down the first free throw. She's had 4 free throws tonight. Made 2, missed 2. Always made the front end of the 2 free throw trip and missed the second half, and the streak continues. Ray Prudlick back in for the Thunder. Under 7 minutes. Nope. I'm blocked from one clock, and I have to look around the corner here to see the other ones. Are coming up on 8 minutes to play in the ball game tonight. 55-24 our score. Speaking of 24, Segerstrom back in for Eleva-Strum. She had the ball for a moment. And down the lane, foul called. Hanner heads to the line for a couple. Lacey Fraz with the foul. That's her first. Second team foul against Osseo-Fairchild here in the second half. Hanner on the free throw line. She has 6 points tonight. And make it 7. Cassidy Coxline back in for the Lady Cardinals. Second free throw is going to be an air ball. Osseo-Fairchild leading Eleva-Strum 55-25. Thunder with the ball, and that's knocked out of bounds by Schultz. Inbounds on the give and go. Hook shot from Steinke is good. She has 9. Clark down to the corner. Baseline. Hanner, pull-up jumper. Nope. Offensive rebound. Kicks it out to the other side. Long 2. Madison Schultz with the basket and then cups her mouth with her hand. Cannot believe that she made that. Steinke again trying to get the hook shot. She's fouled this time. Hanner picks up the foul, her second in this game. Steinke on the free throw line for 2. And drills the first. She is 4 for 4 from the line tonight. And the second one is good as well. So Steinke gets to 11 on the evening, 59-27 as we take under 7 minutes to go. Here's a long 3. That's no good for Bertrand. Rebound comes down to the Thunder. Back out to the top of the arc. Over to the other side. The wind-up 3 is too strong. Offensive rebound. And they'll throw it back out. Just inside the arc. This is going to be Prudlick. Her basket is, or her shot is up and good. And it's 61-27. 6:24 remaining. Down to the block. Nice pass inside. Clark's shot is blocked. And back comes Osseo-Fairchild. Long pass down to Gunderson in the corner. They'll work around the perimeter to Hammer on this side. Inside pass. Nice looking pass. Prudlick has 4 all of a sudden and a timeout called. 63-27. 5:55 remaining in the ball game. This is a 30-second timeout. And coming up on Thursday night, which is January the 6th, it will be boys basketball. GET will be playing at Arcadia, and we will have that game for you here on WTCO TV. Again, GET at Arcadia boys basketball about 7:15 or so on Thursday night, January 6th, right here on WTCO TV. 63 to 56 or 63 to 27 our score. If I remember right, I think at one point in the not terribly distant future, it was 31 to 21, which would mean that Osseo-Fairchild has outscored Eleva-Strum 32 to 6 in about the last 10 minutes or so. Jump ball called. Possession arrow stays on Eleva-Strum's end. Grace Clark to inbound, but not before Addie Coxline checks in for Osseo-Fairchild. 5:37 to play. Schultz, Clark with it on the wing. Gets it back into Schultz. Foul called. Basket counts, and she'll go to the line to try and convert a three-point play. Addie Coxline with the foul, her first. And Schultz to the line to try the three-point play. She has 4 points tonight, playing with 4 fouls too. And the free throw is good. So give her 5. 63 to 30. Thunder with the lead by 33. Katie Skaug. And now Gunderson. Zip pass, backside, jumper no good. Rebound put back, still no good. And Eleva-Strum has the rebound, that's Clark. Clark into the front court. Pass over to this side for Schultz. Back over to the other side now. Hanner for 3. Hanner, I beg your pardon. And no good. Rebound comes down to the Thunder as we tick under 5 minutes remaining in tonight's ballgame. Down to the block. Turnaround jumper is no good, but a foul called. And that will send Prudlick to the free throw line for 2. The foul is against 40. Hanner, that's her third. Oh, no, that's not 32. That's 22. Coxline. Missed her first free throw. Second one, that's no good either. Rebound loose over here toward the sideline and collected by the Thunder. Just inside the arc, long 2 is short. Rebound, nice save by, let's see, that was number 13, Skaug. Shot again from the outside is no good. Foul called against Osseo-Fairchild. 32, Prudlick, that's her first. And just the fourth team foul here in the second half against Osseo-Fairchild. Just under 4.5 minutes to play. Ball pinballs out of bounds off the bench and then off the referee and then off the basketball container. Hanner, zip pass across to Bertrand, inside, through about 4 different players and a traveling call as Annika Skaug was trapped in the land of trees down there. She had 4 players, 4 black shirts around her. And she took an extra step. To the corner on this side, a 3 is short, almost got stuck. Offensive rebound, tipped, and the Thunder come up with it. Abram down the left side, kicks it back out. This will be a drive by Skaug. She gets trapped in the corner now. Abram to the free throw line. Prudlick, backside, nice looking pass inside there for Skaug, and she gets in the books tonight. It's her first basket, 65 to 30. We're under 4 minutes left. Segerstrom, they'll go to the top. three is off the mark by Bouch, and a rebound for the Thunder. Osseo-Fairchild with a 35-point lead down the lane. That is blocked by Segerstrom. And now Schultz has it, bounces it ahead into the front court for Bouch. Paige Hanner had her pocket picked by Prudlick. Stops, pops, in and out, no good. And the rebound loose on the floor, still loose. And now Eleva-Strum comes up with it, and here they come back the other way as we are down to 2:40 to play in the game. On the drive, we're going to get a foul against Osseo-Fairchild. 22, Coxlane, that'll be her second. Maddie Loonstra in for Osseo-Fairchild, and Cassidy Coxlane and Maddie Bertrang in for Eleva-Strum. Long inbounds pass comes to Bouch. Outside the arc, a three is an air ball, and it goes out of bounds. Coming up after the game tonight, immediately after the game, we will have a scoring recap for you, and then a reminder of our next broadcast. Abram bounces it at the feet of Taylor Hammer. Comes back to this side in the corner where Loonstra collects it. Little jump pass to Abram, back down toward the corner. Abram to the other side, almost a tip, and Eleva-Strum will finally come away with it with Coxlane. Less than 2 minutes to play. Down to the corner, Segerstrom on the wing for Skaug. Inside pass to the lane, loose ball. Now 10-footer is no good. Rebound is taken by Katie Skaug for Osseo-Fairchild. Skaug, nobody stopped the ball, and she underlaid the ball. It hit the underside of the rim. 1:18 to play. Free throw line jumper is good for Bouch. She now has 2, 4, 5, 12 on the night. 65-32. And we go under a minute to play. High off the glass, no good. Putback is good on the weak side for Loonstra, and that's her first basket. 67-32. Coxlane to the wing, 42, 41, 40 seconds to play. Wing far side is Segerstrom. Now free throw line, down the lane, around traffic, up, good. That's Bouch again. 7 in the first half, 7 in the second half, so a good symmetrical night for her at 14. Abram to the far side wing, and that's good. Hammer with the basket, 2 for her. And the last shot will be off the front iron, no good, and that one will bring us to the close of tonight's game. 69-34, our final score. And a quick look at our scoring summary tonight. For Osseo-Fairchild, 12 for Lacey Fraz, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 11, 17 for Brooke McCune, 1 for Eisberner, 2 for Katie Skaug, 11 for Mariah Steinke, 2 for Taylor Hammer, 2 points for Loonstra, 10 for Elise Dahl, 4 for Prudlick, and 8 for Taylor Gunderson. .25 free throws attempted for the Thunder, and they made 18 of 25, 31 points in the first half, 38 in the second. For Eleva-Strum in tonight's game, Maddie Bertrang had 3, Madison Schultz with 5, 14 for Bouch, 3 for Clark, and 7 for Paige Hanner. The Lady Cardinals shot 11 free throws total, and they made 7, so 7 of 11. 16 points in the first half, and 18 points in the second half to give them their 34. So with the win, the Osseo-Fairchild Thunder remain undefeated. They are now 11-0 on the season. And with the loss, Eleva-Strum drops to 4-7. Next up for Eleva-Strum, they will be hosting Eau Claire Emmanuel Lutheran on January 11th, which will be next week, Tuesday. And for Osseo-Fairchild on Thursday night, they'll be hosting Stanley Boyd. Our next sports broadcast comes your way on Thursday night, January 6th, when we switch over to boys basketball. GET will be at Arcadia, and we will have that game for you on Thursday night, January 6th at about 7:15 p.m. Hope you enjoyed the broadcast tonight. Again, our final score, the Osseo-Fairchild Thunder remain undefeated with a win 69-34 over the Eleva-Strum Lady Cardinals. This has been a presentation of WTCO Sports. Thanks, of course, as always, to our crew, Nancy and Drew on cameras, Derek producing and directing. And we will see you down the road for more sports. Till next time, James Weingard from Eleva-Strum High School. Good night, and thanks for watching.